Starting a business is a big deal, and the majority of people stick with popular and conventional services such as restaurants or clothing shops. However, some entrepreneurs are able to think outside of the box. In fact, some of their ideas are so out of whack that the box is nowhere to be seen. Here's our top 10 bizarre businesses that actually worked out. 10. The Online Mystery Store. Normally, you go to a shop knowing exactly what your purchase is going to be. That, however, isn't the case at somethingstore.com, where you literally have no idea what you're going to get. You can buy a random unknown item for $10, and it can be repeated up to 30 times to get 30 random things for $300. That something will be brand new, and PayPal now supports this website, making it even more accessible. If you're into surprises, this is definitely the store for you. 9. The Fake Relationship Service. This is a business for someone who doesn't really want to commit to an online dating website, but still wants the feelings of having a partner. For $24.99, users at Invisible Boy or InvisibleGirlfriend.com are offered up to 100 texts, 10 voicemails, as well as a handwritten note. You can choose his or her name or how they look like based off of random people who are willing to send their pictures in. Some other options include personality, interests, and how you two meet. This feels exactly like a normal dating site, except for one thing. Your other half simply doesn't exist. Number 8. The South Korean Eating Broadcast. You've watched people do vlogs and sing or perform at home or play video games, but have you ever watched someone eat? In Korea, it's a booming business to just set up a camera and start eating a lot of food. This activity is called mukbang, and the average broadcaster can earn up to $10,000 per month by just eating. These people don't have to do anything special. They just lay the food out on the table and start enjoying them in front of the camera for thousands of strangers online to watch for a living. 7. The Face Slapping Massage. Most people don't get paid to be slapped. However, slapping is considered a beauty skin treatment for Tata, a Thai masseuse. In a session that may look like an assault at first sight, the customer is repeatedly slapped in the face to help with wrinkles and improve the firmness of the skin to make them look younger. This method is actually recognized as correct by Dr. Matthew Schulman, a plastic surgeon in NYC, but it certainly isn't for everyone. The service is offered at $350 for a session and $1,000 for 4. 6. The Japanese Apology Service. Sometimes, sorry is actually the hardest word. You may not feel like you're in the wrong, or you're just nervous that your apologies won't be sincere enough. Well, worry no more, as there is actually a business in Japan that does this exact thing for you. With a price tag of 25,000 yen or $250 per apology, you can have professionals say sorry for you, either face-to-face or via email, your choice. Because an effective apology is crucial in many aspects of Japanese life, these businesses are actually important for those who look to employ their help. It remains unclear whether or not it would find success overseas. Number 5. Cremation Portrait Services. We all mourn the death of our loved ones, and we all express our sorrow in different ways. For those who want to turn the remaining ashes into arts, there's a service just for that. By providing photos and the ashes to the artists, you can have a piece shipped to you starting at $127. A facial recognition software can also be used to make 3D printed urns made of ashes. Obviously, this is a bit creepy and disturbing for many people, but for those who look for an extreme way to remember their loved ones, this seems like a good idea. Number 4. Selling used panties. Even more disturbing and weird than ash cremation, there's actually demand for used panties and a market for it. Creepy fetishes are everywhere, and some people are willing to provide them with what they need, provided that they're willing to pay the price. There is an entire section on eBay dedicated to this product, and you can even customize how you want the panties to be. We won't go too much into details, but it is there. Number 3. Smelling farts. If you thought being paid to eat in front of the camera was weird, you will be surprised how far people are willing to go for money. In China, there's a service for people to smell farts. They're known as Wenpi Shi, or fart sniffing masters in English. It is said that by smelling the farts, one can easily identify or diagnose several types of diseases or conditions in people, and this is considered to be a medical-related profession. Fart smelling pros are paid up to $50,000 a year, and there are even health benefits for it due to the hydrogen sulfide exposure. Truly, a win-win situation. Number 2. Sending animal poop to people. Have you ever felt fed up with someone's crap and just wanted to direct it all back at them? Well, you can now do so in a literal sense with a new animal poop sending service by a site called Shit Express. You can choose an animal of your liking, provide your target's address, as well as a note, and pay $16.95 to have the deal done. The service is completely anonymous and they will never find out who the sender was. The owner stated that he had made over $10,000 doing this. With all the frustration and anger inevitably going around every day, the number will probably go up a lot more. Number 1. A private kidnapping service. This is a service for only the most extreme and daring people, as they literally pay other people for a kidnapping of themselves. Not everyone gets to experience this in a lifetime, but now the French company Ultimate Réalité are willing to capture thrill seekers for about 900 euros or $1,000. After a contract and a liability waiver are signed, the customer will be kidnapped with a side of gagging, tying, and incarceration for a couple of hours, alongside multiple other customizations at their choice, of course. While this idea sounds insane, the owner reveals that they receive at least 2 orders per day. Just make sure you don't get kidnapped for real during this period. That would be very troublesome.